Hello everybody. Myself Rakesh Sanjay Srivastava, science teacher in Sankalpa School. I teach you the first chapter of bio for class 10 students. The chapter name is life process. In this part, we will study various types of life process. Now, in this part, we will study about transportation in human beings. At first, what is transportation? Various types of living are involved, and also transportation is the medium through which various types of substances move in all parts of the body. It means transportation help in the flowing of substances to whole part of the body, to the cell for survival and doing all types of living activity. All types of living are from unicellular to multicellular present in the whole body. And transportation occurs in everybody. Now, various systems present in all the living organisms. We study about the transportation occurs in more advanced living organisms as mammals and birds, and also in crocodile. It means in the all types of mammals, birds, and crocodiles, 4-chamber heart present, and heart is storage center of the blood and also pumping blood to whole part of the body. So for transportation, blood plays important role. And now in this part, we will study transportation in human beings. In human beings, heart made from 4 chambers. And in heart divided into 4 chambers and double circulation occurs. Double circulation occurs. By the help of double circulation, there is no any chances of mixing pure and impure blood. And 4 chambers present in it, and they help in the separation of pure and impure blood. Now, this transportation was done in human beings by a system called circulatory system. Now, what is circulatory system? This is the question again. What is circulatory system? The system which helps in the circulation of various types of life substances in whole part of the body, for doing all the activities of cell or circuit. This is called circulatory system. And this circulatory system included various types of organs. And the most important organs present in circulatory system: first, blood; second, blood vessels; and third, heart. First, circulatory system and control all types of circulation in our body. 3 important parts present: blood, blood vessels, and also heart. They play important role. So we will study one by one about it. At first, we are going about blood. What is blood? And you will study blood is called a living connective tissue. Blood is a liquid connective tissue, and also it plays important role in transporting the substances. And this blood made from 2 parts: blood plasma and blood cells. 2 parts of blood: blood plasma and blood cells. Blood plasma, liquid part of the blood, which includes some types of minerals, salt, and also vitamins. And the blood cells are also of 3 more important types, as RBC, WBC, and platelets. These are the important cells of blood present in the blood and is plasma. It is the liquid part and also all types of blood cells present in this liquid and also flow out. Now important of blood. Blood play important role in transporting all types of vitamins, minerals and also nutrients, oxygen, carbon dioxide and also waste materials in our body from one part to another part. And these blood cells presenting, they have also various types of jobs. First, RBC. RBC carry hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is the most important protein which provides red color to the blood. And also, hemoglobin has high affinity to oxygen. In the way of respiration, this hemoglobin plays important role in the carry oxygen and CO during the process of respiration. Now WBC. WBC also called the main part of blood and also they prevent us from various types of disease and also they are the soldiers of our body and keep safe our body. Now platelets. Platelets are also important because they play important role during injury. When bleeding occurs, the bleeding of blood stops due to the platelets present inside it. They help in clotting of blood. So these are the very important functions of blood in our body. Now blood maintains the temperature of our body and also transport various types of vitamins, hormones, nutrients and waste materials and oxygen in our body. Now the second part of this. In second part we are studying about blood vessels. Blood vessels are tubular structures present in our body. In whole body various shape and size and also volume they are present inside our body blood vessels. They play important role in transporting blood to whole part of the body, starting from heart and to all part of the body. They are tubular structures and also they are of various types. First, arteries. Second, veins. And third, capillaries. Artery, veins and capillary are the part of blood vessels. Arteries, they transport pure blood in whole body from starting from heart. And also veins supply impure blood from whole part of body to the lungs. And capillaries, these are the junction of artery and veins. And artery, veins and capillary all play important role in the transporting of the materials in our body. Now the most important part of the circulatory system. Heart. Heart is a muscular pumping organ. In our body, heart is the most important part of circulatory system, and it is also fish-like structure and muscular structure, and also pump blood to whole part of the body. So it is called pumping organs. And also the weight, it is said that the weight of the heart is 0.43 approx % of total weight of the body. Total weight of the body. And also it's a very important role in our body. As everybody knows, in human beings and all advanced animals, heart divided into 4 chambers. At first, this heart shaped in a special heart structure called pericardium. Inside pericardium, our heart becomes safe. and also they keep shape because our heart is the most important part of body and also made from cardiac muscles. This is a special type of muscle from which our heart follows, and after birth this heart starts functioning till death. So you all understand the importance of the heart. Pericardium also keeps safe the heart inside it and made from hard plastic muscles called cardiac muscle. And between heart and pericardium, liquid material contains pericardial fluid. This liquid prevents any type of shocks and jerk to the heart. During the dynamic contraction and relaxation of the heart, this keeps shape our heart from any types of jerk or damage, and also our heart work regularly without any pressure and tension. These are the importance of heart. Now from this, heart, and also there is a term pressure, what is pressure in the heart. When heart pumps blood to whole part of body, then there is a high pressure, and also by the pressure exerted by heart on the wall of aorta, and then helping tubular structures. It means various types of arteries. This pressure is called heart pressure. And there are two types of heart pressure, systolic and diastolic. First is called systolic pressure. What is systolic pressure? The systolic pressure is the pressure when our contraction of ventricles. Due to contraction of ventricles, the pressure exerted on our ventricular structure. They are called systolic pressure. Systolic pressure. Contraction of ventricles create the pressure called systolic pressure. It means when heart pumps blood to whole part of body, there is a high pressure on the aorta and also there helping arteries. And this type of pressure created by exerted by this blood, this is called systolic pressure. And also it is said that the normal body for normal human beings, systolic pressure is 120 mm on HG. Now relaxation of ventricles. Relaxation of ventricles create the pressure on the blood vessels. This is called diastolic pressure. So this pressure is called diastolic. It means after the relaxation of ventricle, the pressure created, this is called diastolic pressure. And also in normal human being, the diastolic pressure is 80 mm on HG. In this way, normal blood pressure of human beings. 120 by 80. This is the normal blood pressure. In this way, by blood heart, two types of pressure taken on this. Now we are studying about function of heart. What is the method of functioning of heart in your body? Our heart also divided into 4 chambers. Here is given 4 chambers given, 4 parts. Left 2 parts left and 2 parts right. So left part is called left ventricle and left ventricle. And between these two, there is a valve present here and opening from coming blood from auricle to ventricle. So this valve also help in the sending blood from auricle to ventricle and never try to bite the blood. In this way, valve also present in right auricle and right ventricle. It means 4 chambers, 2 left, 2 right side. Left side left auricle and right ventricle. Right side right auricle and right ventricle. So 4 chamber heart, and this good part of heart also give facility in higher class animal that there is no any mixing of impure and pure blood. Now we can see that in our body double circulation occurs. Why? It is the most important question. Why double circulation occurs in our body? Because in our body circulation of blood also completed in 2 phases. And one complete rotation of blood from heart to again come in the heart by 2 phases. In first phase, blood from aorta, pure blood from aorta, coming in the branch of aorta, after them capillaries, and after them vein cava, superior and inferior. And from this impure blood also come in the heart, right auricles. In right auricles, impure blood comes. And from here, this comes ventricle, and from there, from pulmonary artery, they move in capillary of lungs, and the blood, impure blood, purified in the lungs, and after that, in reach of oxygen, this blood move to pulmonary veins, and from pulmonary veins, this blood again come in the left auricles, and from left auricle they come in the left ventricles, and from there, this pure blood again from aorta move in the whole part of the body. So in this way, 2 phases of the circulation of blood. One phase, pure blood move from aorta to whole part of body, and second part from ventricle, right ventricle, this blood move in the lungs through pulmonary artery. There are 2 exceptions given here: pulmonary artery and pulmonary veins. Everybody know that pure blood supplied through arteries and impure blood through veins. But pulmonary artery help in the supply of impure blood from right ventricle to lungs for purification. And after purification, this blood through pulmonary veins move in the left auricles. So in this case, 2 exceptions. From pulmonary veins, pure blood move in the left auricle, and from pulmonary artery, impure blood move in the lungs. So 2 phases of the blood circulation from heart. In first phase, impure blood through pulmonary artery move in the lungs for purification, and in second phase, pure blood move in the whole part of body through aorta. In this way, 2 phases combined form a single circulation of blood in our body. So it is called double circulation. So it is important 2 phases. First phase is called pulmonary circulation. By this impure blood move in the lungs, and second phase is called systematic circulation. In this blood move in the whole part of body. So these are the structure of and function of our heart, by which blood move in the whole part of body and also beyond survive. and also I complete my